everyone, my name is Laura, and I am an American researcher who has moved to Almaty for the year to study the people and culture, specifically the women of this country. So I'm excited to be presenting this book, Roller Girl, and was very happy to see when they asked me to review it that it has this seal right here, which is the Newbery Honor Award. So this is a mark that's given to what's considered to be the best children's book in a certain year. So we know when we read this that this is a book that experts read and they thought that it was great and that a lot of people should read it. So it's a recommendation for all of us to read it. Yeah, so I have read some comics before, or graphic novels, because I think maybe I might call this a graphic novel rather than a comic, because it's longer. But when I was younger, I read some kind of classic American comics like Archie and Betty and Veronica, but they're very kind of, traditional about what life was like in America in the 1950s. So this was very different, obviously. And I would say that I enjoyed it much more because it's much more similar to, say, what my childhood was like. I would recommend that teens read it in particular because it deals with so many topics of adolescence and puberty, but also for adults to read it so that they can remember how difficult and confusing it is to be a kid who's 12 or 13 and everything that they thought they knew is changing, and they have to make new decisions about who they are and who their friends are. So I would say that even though obviously this book is set in America, the audience for this book can definitely be, people, children, teens in Kazakhstan, because her situation might be unique. I don't think that Kazakhstan has a roller derby team, but the experiences that she has are really universal. She needs to get new clothes, but she really doesn't want to shop for them, and her mother goes and takes her, and then her mother tells her, you should think about wearing deodorant. And she's like, Mom, I don't want to wear deodorant. Why are you telling me about this gross stuff? And she also has moments of rebellion, which I think is really interesting because, I don't think that maybe a typical parent would like their child to dye their hair either in America or in Kazakhstan, but maybe the reaction would be stronger here. I did try to dye my hair, but I never bleached my hair. So when Astrid goes over to her friend's place and she bleaches her hair, and Astrid is like, oh, I've turned into a blonde. That was something that I've never experienced, because the only thing I've done is put dye over black hair, which, as you probably know, just makes your hair look like it's a different color in certain lights. Yeah, there were so many moments where I felt such a strong connection to Astrid. When she was having this problem where she realized that her best friend for her whole life, maybe they don't have that much in common anymore, and maybe in the future they're not going to be best friends anymore. even when she makes up and her friend comes to the roller derby competition and brings her flowers, her friend realizes, like, no one else has brought flowers, this is kind of strange, and her friend invites her to dinner, but she's changed and grown, and it's not like they hate each other, but it's just that they're different now and they have different interests, and she kind of realizes, I need to leave that friendship, and we can still be friends, but we're not going to be best friends, and there will be something new for me because I'm a new person. Yeah, so I guess Astrid, in certain ways, like many people when they're young, they are pretty much like very self-centered and egoists, right? So Astrid knows what she wants, and she's like, I want to join this roller derby camp, I want to do this, and of course my friend is going to want to do it with me because she can't imagine something else, and she's like always the leader in the relationship. And it's only when she loses that first friendship and then she makes her other friend in the roller derby camp and loses that friendship too because she's not being giving enough, that she realizes, oh, friendships are a two-way street and you need to give as well as just like receive, and realize that if people have other interests and you're their friend, you should encourage them and help them with those interests. So the thing that I really admired about Astrid is she finds something that she's really passionate about, and she doesn't really think about gender norms or, you know, like what would be feminine or appropriate. She's just like, I saw this competition, I love it, look at these older women who are doing really cool things, I want to do that. And so she does it, and she keeps on working at it even though it's really hard. She does it for weeks and then like months, and at the end she's still not very good. Like, she really wants to be picked to be, you know, like one of the main people in the roller derby team, and she's not. But that doesn't mean that she stops. And what I felt was so powerful is not only is she getting help from Rainbow Bright, like her star and like her mentor, but at the end of the competition, this little girl comes up to her and wants her autograph. So she is already a role model for younger children too. So to the boys, I would say that I think it's undeniable that this book is cool, this hero is cool. It doesn't matter if she's a girl or a boy, and she's doing sports, so that should be something that probably a lot of guys feel some connection to, and they can probably relate to this story, right? You really want to be part of a team, but when you start out, you're not automatically good usually. So I think that this is appropriate for everyone, regardless of gender.